I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
It's Time Rewind for November 4th. British archaeologist Howard Carter and his team discovered the entrance to King Tutankhamun's tomb in Egypt's Valley of the Kings on this day back in 1922.
Have you heard the story of the hot rod race with the Fords and Lincolns was setting the pace?
The first air-conditioned car isn't a Ford or a Lincoln, but a Packard prototype. It goes on display on this day in 1939 at the 40th National Automobile Show in Chicago. It's 1979, and a group of Iranians, mostly students, invades the American embassy in Tehran, taking 90 hostages. Musically speaking, Johnny Nash has a clear view of #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. He's there on this day in 1972 and stays there for 4 weeks. Born on this day, rapper-producer Sean Combs, actor Matthew McConaughey, actress Loretta Swit, and former First Lady Laura Bush. That's Time Rewind. I'm David Mendel.
Today we're going to introduce our new assistant principal, Mr. Gilbert.
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Thank you for taking out of your busy schedule to let us interview you.
Not a problem at all. It's my pleasure.
Okay. So would you want to ask me any questions about the new tardy policy?
Go right ahead.
Okay. So what is the new tardy policy?
So the new policy is more friendly to our student body. Basically, you have 1 through 5 tardies for a level 1 warning. You'd receive D-Hall once you get 6 tardies. After 6 tardies, you go to a level 2 warning for numbers 7 through 10. On number 11, you get a 2-hour Saturday school, which begins at 8 a.m. in the morning. You must be in dress code as well. And then 12 through 15 is a level 3 warning, with number 16 being 4 hours of Saturday school. And then 17 through 20 is a level 3 warning again. And number 21 would be a parent conference with also 4 hours of Saturday school. And then 22 through 25 is a level 4 warning, with number 6 being 1 day of ISS.
Okay. So when did the tardy policy start?
It took place this past Monday. We started this Monday. We've been kind of working through it, the kinks last week, to make sure it was working as efficiently as possible. However, the policy itself is no longer based on individual class periods. It's based on accumulative tardies throughout the entire day. So technically, a student can get 8 tardies in 1 day. However, we wish that would never happen.
Does every student have a Hero account?
As of right now, I'm still looking into that. Every student should have a Hero account. However, I'm looking into it. I'm working with Hero to make sure that we can gain access for all of our students and all of our parents. That way you can also keep track of your discipline and also keep track of anytime you receive points or you receive a tardy. Because right now, parents, I have it set up to where parents automatically get emails. So every time a student is marked tardy through the Hero account, the parent or guardian will get an email that states that the student was tardy, how many tardies it is in the subject line. They'll also get a Bell schedule listed on there. They'll also get a behavior history listed on there. They'll also get the tardy policy itself written on there. So the parents get a lot of information within that one email for a tardy.
Okay. If you were tardy to a class and the teacher gives you a pass, would you still be tardy?
So if I'm correctly understanding your question is if you are staying in a teacher's classroom past the bell and the teacher gives you a pass to go to class. However, in the time that you got to the next class, you were actually late to that class. So therefore, you are late to the class, and you will receive a tardy if you're called in the hallways because the next class period has already started. Teachers have been instructed to not give any students passes to the next class because the next class period is just as important as the previous one.
Okay. And do the tardies that we've had on Skyward, do they add up to the tardies that are on Hero now?
That's a great question. And to clarify that, so what we did is whenever we went to the Hero system, basically we took all the tardies and we started over at 0. So you could have had 10 tardies last Friday, but whenever we started on Monday, you started with 0. So there are some kids that basically got a redo. Okay, so we started on a Monday morning, fresh start, clean slate, and we started with our new tardies on Monday morning.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's the end of the interview. Thank you
Thank y'all.
for taking your time, and have a good one.
You as well.